But if it's a Zoom thing, oh, it says that we're streaming. Hey, YouTube, what's up? Let's see if this is actually working. Oh, but if it's a Zoom thing. Yes, it's Facebook. Facebook. Okay, so what's up, world of YouTube? We're going to do this over here because we are problem solvers. Okay, so now, oh, we already have 7 people watching, so it's like they were waiting for us. You guys, hey. Okay, so let me go tell all the people over in Facebook world. Okay, hey, Facebook. Or we'll say, hey, mamas, Facebook isn't playing nice today. Come watch me and the amazing Abby over on YouTube. Okay, let's see if we can drop this link. See, this is a great example, everybody, of what it means to be a free mama, because we are resourceful, we are problem solvers, we never give up, and we have 12 people who have already figured out that we're over on YouTube, and that's pretty impressive. So we're up to 14. Hey, you guys, thank you so much for your flexibility. Seriously, like we were kind of sitting here, I'm like, okay, well, we can try a new Zoom link. Okay, we can try a new room. Okay, we can try let's go out and come back in. Okay, none of these things are working. All right, we're just 8 minutes late. It's not a big deal. There's only 40 comments asking where we are. This is totally fine. So the solution, try a different interface. And it turns out that it's actually Facebook who's not playing very nice today with Zoom, because Zoom is working fine and YouTube is playing nicely. So looks like people are starting to find their way over here. So you guys, I will be honest, it's a little harder for me to manage the comments on YouTube than on Facebook. So I'm going to try to keep up with you guys as much as I can. They're excited they found us. Okay, good. And they said that we look adorable in our matching glasses. Hers are real glasses and mine are I'm ruining my eyes by staring at my computer glasses. So, but also, we look cute.
I'm 43 and I can't see anything without them glasses.
I wear contacts for that. It's all good. I have nighttime real glasses too. Okay, good. Here's what I'm going to do. Okay, people are seeing it. That's good. I'm going to make another post in the Facebook group. But first, before I go do damage control in the Facebook group, for the 27 amazing women who have already found us over on YouTube at this moment, we're going to go ahead and get started because we do value your time. We realize we're about 10 minutes late. I promise you it is not from a lack of trying. We were checking the marks of okay, try this. So we're doing our best here, y'all. It's just a Thursday. What do we want from this? Let's just make this happen. But you guys are here because you want to hear how you can make money writing. And literally, the most amazing thing happened several years ago is that I met Abby in a Facebook group. And here's what I want you guys to hear about this. I met her in a Facebook group when neither of us had any need whatsoever to have any sort of relationship out of supporting each other. That was it. It was hey, you're a mom, I'm a mom, we're working from home and things are good, and camaraderie, support, right? And we really didn't even talk that many times, but we stayed in touch. And what's really cool that happened is that when the Free Mama started growing, and I realized as an entrepreneur that I had this thing that was really important in my business, but I really didn't actually enjoy doing it, that I didn't even look for people. There was no interview, there was no conversation. It was an email to Abby, hey, Abby, I need you. And what's really cool, and we talk about planting seeds a lot in the Free Mama movement, is that you should not be out looking for clients. You should be out building relationships, because Abby and I have given each other a very lucrative relationship. We have grown in business together. It would have been really easy for both of us to get to the point where we were well, you teach moms how to make money from home. Well, you teach moms how to make money from home, and look at each other as competition. But instead of that, we've created a super real friendship, and we have both financially and personally benefited from knowing each other and from cheering each other on and from referrals and introductions. I've had people come to Free Mama meetups who went through Abby's course and heard about me through Abby, and vice versa. And it's a really beautiful thing. And so I believe that we are stronger together. And for anybody who gets that competition, or you go into comparison mode, I really hope that our relationship helps you challenge how you're thinking about your competitors or your peers, and knowing that opportunities will come from genuine relationships. So that's enough about our history, but I love this human virtually sitting next to me right now. She's going to go into her story, but she is one of the best writers I know. She's incredibly talented. And more than that, she's also a gifted teacher, which means that all of the things that she is superhuman at, she has this great ability to actually pass on those skills to other people. Because what's really great about everything that Abbi and I do and teach is that you can learn it. Like these are not like just things that we like, yes, we do have like innate skills and abilities for sure. Like we have those natural talents, but skills can be learned. And so what Abbi's going to talk about today is if you have a talent for writing, or maybe you just have a passion for writing, how can you turn that into a lucrative business? Or if you're already a VA or you're already doing these things, how can you then double down on writing? Or maybe even just, it's that case of like, you don't know what you don't know. Like, it's so funny to me that people are like, wait, I can make money writing emails. And I'm like, yes, you can, like a lot of money, because I pay a lot of money. Like you can, yes, it's a really great thing. So Abbi's going to blow your mind. I'm going to pull like a legit Lauren. And now that we're on Facebook, the bad news is I don't think I can, or on YouTube, I don't think I can hide. I told Abbi, I'm like, I'm going to like go make a sandwich because I'm like really hungry. It's lunchtime. And now I'm pretty sure I have to sit here and be on my best behavior. So we're going to do that. But this is going to be amazing. I'm going to turn it over. I'm going to stop talking and just prepare to have your minds blown, because this is one of the best mothers, friends, and entrepreneurs that I get the pleasure of knowing in real life.
Well, thank you very much. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Maybe that hides you. I don't know. Does that hide you if I share?
We'll find out. But if it does, I'm eating sandwiches.
Okay. So first I have to share. Hold on. And then I have to make this go play.
Okay, before you go too far, we always have like a couple second delay. I just want to make sure that we're good streaming. I can see it, so I want to make sure. There we go.
We're good?
Okay, let's see if I disappear. I should. Yep. Yes, sandwiches for the win. Hashtag sandwich. Hashtag right on. All right, over to you, Abbi.
All right, go get your sandwich. All right, hi everybody. I'm Abbi. I'm the founder of Successful Freelance Mom. I've worked as a freelance writer for over 20 years, and I teach moms how to get started in freelance writing. And surprise, yes, I have a course, and it's called Writing for Money, and it's all about how you can get paid to work as a freelance writer, how you can add this specialized skill set to your bag of tricks. But I am not going to spend the next hour giving you a commercial for my course, because that would be gross. It's not who I am. So instead, what we're going to do is I'm going to tell you what freelance writing is and how you can be a freelance writer and make good money. And I'm going to teach you a couple of things that you can do right now to improve your writing, which will help you get more clients, even if you are not a writer and you don't want to be a writer. So like if you just want to get more clients in your VA business, for your graphic design stuff, for your funnel building, whatever, and you don't want to be a writer, this is still going to help you. I'm going to show you some of the best writing projects you can take on and what you can earn. And I am going to tell you how you can be a part of Writing for Money if that's something that interests you. And I'm going to share with you some pretty cool bonuses that I've put together just for the free mamas who decide to join us. So, oh crap, I never remember how to do this. Hold on. Because it doesn't, oh, there we go. Okay. Like it's different when I'm sharing and when I'm not sharing. Okay, so I am a mom. I have 5 kids, and one of them has some pretty significant special needs. So my son Abbi was in the NICU when he was born. He is developmentally disabled. He has autism. He also had leukemia. He is better now, but he is definitely a kid who needs a lot of speech therapy, occupational therapy, physical therapy, lots of support. If you are a special needs mama, you have a special place in my heart. I see you, I am you. I live that reality. So if that's you, I get it. Like I see you and I hear you, and I know what that is. And I know why it's so important that you be able to work from home. And heck, if you're not a special needs mama, you're pretty cool too. And wanting to be from home, wanting to be at home, wanting to be with your kids, wanting to be more present for your family, not have to deal with stuff out there in the world. I get it. It makes a lot of sense to me. By the way, my 5th kid, this one here, was born with only one ear and had surgery to put a screw and a magnet inside his skull, and he has a bone-anchored hearing aid. And in our house, we're like, kid, that is not real special needs. Suck it up. So I'm a very no-nonsense person, a very no-excuses person. I'm a very, you can do this, and I will show you exactly how kind of person. So like, yeah, a little Facebook stopping us from streaming, not going to stop us. So what is freelance writing, and how can you be a freelance writer and get paid to write even if you don't have any professional writing experience right now? Let's get clear on what freelance writers do, because there are so many options. Just like you can be a virtual administrative consultant who offers admin support or bookkeeping or funnel design or social media management, there are a lot of different things that freelance writers can do too. And it all depends on what you want. So the idea here is that you're writing for clients, but what you write varies. You could be writing any of the things you see here: magazine articles, blog posts, technical manuals, software user guides, corporate marketing materials, ebooks, press releases, social media posts, sales pages, emails, Amazon product pages. People get paid to write those. Did you know that? I get a lot of questions about copywriting in particular. And a lot of people ask, is that the same as freelance writing? Is that something else? What is that? The answer is that copywriting is one type of writing that freelancers can do. And it's super popular because it pays well. And copywriting can be inside of those blog posts and those emails and those product pages. But what the heck is copywriting? So copywriting specifically is writing that gets the reader to take a specific action. Maybe you want them to buy something, but it could also be that you want them to join a Facebook group or sign up for some free information or book a call or listen to a podcast. Anytime you want someone to read something and take a specific action, that's copywriting. You probably do this all the time without even thinking about it. Did you ever send a text to your husband to tell him to get milk on the way home? You want him to do something. And probably over the years, you've learned that if you just text him milk or even please get the milk, you don't get what you want. But let's say you text him, hey, please don't forget to pick up milk today because we have none at home. And if you come home without it, you're going to have to go back out and get it and you'll miss the beginning of the game. We're also out of those Cheetos you like. Now, you probably have a better chance of getting the follow through that you wanted. Let's take a look at what happened here. You know your audience, so you tailored your message to him. That is, you know what your husband wants. He wants to watch the game. He probably also wants to eat snacks. So now you've reminded him that it is really in his best interest to go to the store. You did all of that with your little text message because you shifted the focus from what you want for your husband to go to the store and get the milk to what's in it for him. This is a big phrase in copywriting. What's in it for me? Okay, what's in it for the customer, not you, the person trying to sell the thing, but the customer who you want to sell it to. If your husband goes to the store and gets the milk, he's also going to be able to get the Cheetos that he wants. And then he's not going to have to go back out to the store after he gets home, and he's not going to miss the beginning of the game. So this makes him happy. Okay, so you're doing this and you don't even know that you're doing it. But I get it if you feel like, okay, that's great, but I don't know how I go from texting my husband to getting clients and writing copy that they're paying me money for. It's okay, you don't have to know it yet because I'm going to show you how to do those things. But first, I have a question for you. And I get that this is a random question, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Have you ever wanted to learn how to draw an owl? Weird question, right? Let me show you why I'm asking. There's a little meme on the interwebs. Okay, there's a meme, it goes like this. How to draw an owl. Step 1, draw some circles. This is super clear, right? You can draw circles, I can draw circles, and I can't draw at all. Step 1, draw circles. Here's step 2, draw the rest of the owl. All right. You see the issue with this very unhelpful owl instruction drawing kit here? It is not helpful because if you didn't know how to draw an owl before, you definitely don't know how to draw an owl now. This is a very unhelpful 2-step tutorial, right? This is my point. You're going to meet a lot of people online who are going to try to dress up how to draw an owl and sell it to you. True story. There is someone out there right now charging money for a cheat sheet that shows you 95 ways to find freelance writing clients. The first 5 items on this cheat sheet, and I am going to paraphrase these so that you can't just like Google them and find this person, even though this person deserves to be shamed. Create a website, write a blog, add a contact page to your website, link, I can't even do this without laughing, link to your contact page from your homepage and make a profile on Twitter. Guess what? None of those things will get you clients, not one. Also, creating a website is not a thing that you should ever put on a to-do list because it will leave you feeling overwhelmed and unaccomplished. If you ever put create a website on a to-do list, you're just going to go back to bed when you see that in the morning. You're going to be like, well, I give up. And I'm not kidding. Right now, someone is charging money for this. So there are people out there who are going to skip over all the steps that you need and pretend that they're helping you. My friend Anna joined a $7,000 coaching program. That is a lot of money. Spoiler, writing for money does not cost $7,000. For $7,000, the guy coaching her told her, you need to target companies that will pay you to write white papers. Let's pause for a second. What the heck is a white paper? A white paper is a long article, okay? In the biz, we call this long form content because it's long, okay? Companies use this to present a problem and provide a solution. And we can be paid really well to write them. And I teach you exactly how to write them inside of Writing for Money. So Anna talked to her coach and he said, you need to find some companies that will pay you to write white papers. And she said, okay, man who I am paying $7,000 to, please help me figure out which companies and how to target them. And he said, you guys ready? He said, clarity will come as you do the work. So this was, Anna's face when she heard that. I have an owl for that guy because that's not cool. That's not helpful. That's not showing you how to do the work. So my promise to you is I would never give you a meaningless answer like that. I'm in the trenches with my students, helping them figure out how to do these things, taking you on a very step-by-step journey. Inside of Writing for Money, when I talk to you about how to find clients, we have an entire module. It's literally called How to Find Clients. It's very step-by-step. We talk about where the clients are, how to find them step-by-step, how to get in touch with them, what to say to them, all of those things. Christy, by the way, who's a free mama here in this group, didn't know how to do any of this stuff before we met. Here's what she says. She says, Abby, you have such a way of presenting information realistically that at first seems terrifying and then breaking it down into very approachable baby steps. So there are people out there who cannot help you or will not help you, but they're going to pretend they're helping you. I have one more story for you. Do you remember Aesop's fables from when you were little? Did you ever read them by yourself or with your kids? I read some Aesop's fables a couple of weeks ago with this one for 6 minutes before he was like, dude, this is awesome, but there's an Xbox over there, so I'm going to do that instead. But when we were reading, we got to read The Quack Toad. Now, if you're not up to date on your Aesop, I get it. This is the story of a toad who told everyone he was a learned doctor and could cure anything. And this fox walks in and he's like, hey, doctor, if you're so good at curing everything, why do you look like that? You're gross. So the point of this story is there are a lot of people who will claim they can teach you something, but when you take a closer look, they don't really seem to know what they're talking about. And we're going to give them the benefit of the doubt and say, it's not intentional. Maybe they just don't have experience doing this. So you'll see a lot of people online who are teaching you something that they learned how to do 2 months ago, 8 months ago, whatever. I have food in my fridge that's older than that. I'm not going to tell you that I'm proud of that. That's just a fact. I've been doing this for 20 years. And what I'm going to show you in just a second is not something that I think will work or that I did one time and it worked for me. This is something that works, period. It has worked for over 20 years, not just for me, for many, many people. I'm going to show you how you go from texting your husband to getting people to pay you to write. 6 specific things that you can do right now to improve your writing. And like I said, this will help you connect with people. And it doesn't matter if you're not a writer or you don't want to be a writer. If you are just looking to connect with more VA clients, design clients, whatever, you don't have to want to do writing for clients in order for these things to help you. You ready? First step, tell stories. Look at what we've done so far today. Told you a story about copywriting by talking to you about texting your husband. Told you a story about bad courses by drawing an owl. I told you a story about people who aren't invested in your success when I talked about my friend Anna. And I told you a story about telling my kid a story. So you're going to remember that because I told you all those stories. And you're totally going to tell the owl story later on. When you tell stories, you don't have to have a fancy vocabulary or perfect words. You're telling a story, so you're making it easier for people to relate to you and to remember you. Next up is be conversational. You don't have to have perfect grammar or a degree in English or use proper technical, whatever language. There's a big mistake that people make when they sit down to do writing. And they think, oh, I have to use big words and I have to be very formal. And all of a sudden you're writing sentences like, I will utilize my exponential. No, don't do that. Write the way you actually talk because then people will understand you. Use contractions, ditch the formal language. My personal pet peeve, the word utilize. I think people think it sounds fancy. To me, The word use is a perfectly good word in the English language. If you wouldn't use the word utilize in everyday conversation with people, don't use it in your writing. One trick is to read your copy out loud, read what you've written out loud. And if it doesn't sound like you, or you're stumbling over the words, ditch it, get rid of it. Use words that you actually use, be conversational. Say what you mean. A lot of us are afraid to say what we mean sometimes. Again, we're trying to use this flowery language, but it doesn't always make sense. I see a lot of power pitches in the Free Mama Facebook group with two major issues. I'm going to tell you how to fix them because both of them get fixed with the same thing. The first issue is you're dancing around what you do and you're trying to sound fancy, but really you're just confusing people. If I tell you, I'm going to help you release the hidden tiger within your soul so that your inner animal self can own her power, you have no idea what I do. You literally have no idea. You're like, dude, whatever, okay? You don't know what I do, so you don't know if I can help you or not. I'm going to tell you how to fix that in just a second. That was issue one. The second issue is you're not hitting on what your clients really want. You're saying things like, I assist busy entrepreneurs with email and social media, or I'm passionate about helping entrepreneurs with day-to-day tasks, or even straightforward, I provide ongoing administrative services. Here is the problem. I want you to ask yourself this. I want you to ask yourself, do you know anyone who sits up late at night thinking, man, if only someone would provide me with ongoing administrative services? Probably not. Now, understand this. That doesn't mean that they don't need ongoing administrative services, but that's not what they're saying. What they're saying, at least to themselves, is, I want to make more money. I want more clients. Now, they say this in a couple of different ways, but what pretty much every business owner means at the end of the day is, I want to make more money. That doesn't make business owners bad people. They can be out there serving people and doing an enormous amount of good. But if you're in business, you need to be profitable or you can't continue. So they might say things like, I need better marketing or I need help engaging on social media. But what they mean is, I want to make more money. So if you can figure out how to tie what you do back to that, you're going to have clients beating down a path to your door. So instead of, I assist busy entrepreneurs with email and social media, think about, I get your customers fired up and ready to buy from you. Now, how do you do that? By making sure that every customer email is answered, by engaging with your client's audience on social media so they feel loved and heard, whatever it is that you do, but that's the how you do it. The service, the result that you're delivering is that your client will have more people paying money, okay? That's what they want. There's what the client needs and there's what the client wants. And you have to sell them what they want and then give them what they need. You have to speak to what they really want. So it's not, I'm passionate about helping entrepreneurs with day-to-day tasks. It's, I make it easy for you to make money by taking the day-to-day tasks off your plate so you can focus on what you actually do. So if you're pitching yourself for like female physicians, right? So it's, I help you build a more profitable practice by taking the day-to-day tasks off your plate so that you can focus on excellent patient care. Call out what they want and ditch the flowery language that no one understands, because I promise you, no one's sitting around going, I want to release my inner tiger. We're just not saying that, okay? Speak to the person you want to serve. This is a mistake that everyone everywhere makes in every industry all the time. You're starting out in business and you want clients, right? So you're like, I'm going to do email management and customer service and design logos and all the things for anyone who will pay me money. Stop doing that. Lauren talked about this recently. You are not a Jill of all trades. When you try to appeal to everyone, you are not appealing to anyone. You are making it really hard for the exact right people to find you and connect with you. Pay attention, I'm going to tell another story here. I took my kids out to dinner a couple of nights ago and we went to a new restaurant. Now we have a couple of favorite restaurants in my family. One is like a fancy burger place. They do just burgers, but high-end premium burgers. So they have like 20 varieties of burgers, but you're getting a burger. The question is it going to be lamb or chicken or beef or mixed? What crazy toppings, whatever. We have another place that we go to, and that's the sushi place. And they have all the sushi, right? All the different specialty rolls and the fancy names and all the things. I'm like, just bring a big boat and put a lot of sushi on it. I'm good, right? So we went to this new place, and the menu was like, one page is Mexican and it's tacos and churros and nachos and whatever. And the next page is burgers, and the next page is like Thai. So one kid orders pad Thai, one kid orders tacos, one orders a burger, whatever. We all order different things because this restaurant has everything. But guess what? When the food comes and everybody starts eating, we're like, meh, yeah, I mean, it's food. It's not worth going out to dinner for, but it's food. We're not going to go back there because there's nothing special about it. Like, if we want to have Chinese, we'll go to the Chinese place. And if we want to have burgers, we'll go to the burgers place. So it might mean we might have a little more fighting in the house or the car about which place we're going to, but the meal is going to be better. We want to go to these places that specialize. If you want to design websites for dentists, say that. If you want to write email sequences for online course creators, say that. If you want to manage social media for female business coaches, say that. Be specific. Here's the big one. Your About Me page is not actually about you. It's a big one. It's kind of confusing. The thing is, people care about themselves. So that means that your clients, your potential clients, care about themselves a lot more than they care about you. I'll tell you a little secret. I have a friend, her name is Lauren Golden. Here she is. At one point,
I'm back from lunch right before you talk about me.
Man, I thought I was going to sneak it in there. At one point on Lauren Golden's website, she had a copy that was talking about her journey to creating the Free Mama. And I told her, Lauren, baby, I love you. Get rid of this. Because people who are brand new to Lauren, and I'm not talking about you guys are in the community and you know Lauren and you know her heart and you know what an amazing human she is. So you care about her story and like you care about all of those things that went into creating the Free Mama movement. But brand new people who maybe just saw a Facebook ad or heard somebody mention her and they just clicked over, they don't care about Lauren's journey to creating the Free Mama movement. They care about themselves, how they can work from home and earn money so they don't have to choose between family and finances. So we wrote Lauren's About Me page to make it about you and all the other Free Mamas, not about Lauren. Your About Me page needs to be about your ideal clients. This is a mistake that everyone makes, I promise. You have a couple of people in this group, in the Free Mama group now, who have gone through my program and are now making good money writing About Me pages. So like connect with them if you need help with this. There are people who can help you with this. It's tricky and it's confusing the first time you like kind of look at it that way, but this is a thing that will make a major difference. If you make your About Me page about your clients, you will connect with them on a much deeper level and they will be much more likely to go deeper into your site. And then shift from I to you. Every time you're writing to potential clients, in every place that you're writing to potential clients. So if you're in Facebook groups, if you're in cold or warm email pitches, wherever you're writing, as much as possible, replace the word I, meaning like you, yourself, with the word you, meaning your potential clients. Again, this goes back to people caring about themselves. You need to think about your copy from their standpoint. So that can be super simple. Like if you're writing a sales page, instead of I will teach you, it would be you will learn, okay? Always think about things from the client's point of view. So that's 6 changes that you can put into your writing that will help you, even if you don't want to be a writer. But let me tell you a little bit about what can happen if you decide that you do want to learn more about writing for clients and getting paid to do that. You can change your life. You can replace your income from your 9 to 5, even if you're making 6 figures. You can gain confidence and grow as a person, and you can show your kids that women can do anything. Amy is a free mama. You might know her, Amy Matos. She is working 15 hours a month, you guys, not a week. I thought this was a typo the first time. I was like, Amy, you made a mistake. She's like, no, I didn't. 15 hours a month, bringing in $4,000 to $5,000 a month. Amy just went away on a 12-day vacation and did not do any work at all. That is amazing. But how did she get there? When Amy and I met, she was still at her 9 to 5, and she knew she wanted to leave because you see these 2 beautiful kids and this handsome guy here? Amy never got to see them because she was in this 9 to 5 all the time. And she had never been paid to write before we met. But Amy learned one of the best skills that you can learn, which is how to write sales page and email sequences. She learned from scratch. And here's what I want you to know. You can do this even if you have no professional experience right now. Guess what? Every single person who starts out with no professional experience. Everyone has to land a first client or get a first job. I want you to think about this for a second. And this is a little bit terrifying, but every brain surgeon in the entire world starts off with no experience operating on people's brains. They go to classes and they learn the things, but at some point, every single brain surgeon in the world had to pick up a scalpel and operate on someone's brain for the first time. Now, freelance writing is awesome, and it is not nearly as difficult as brain surgery. And the thing is, if you want to learn how to get paid to write, writing for money is going to teach you everything you need to know. I told you earlier that I show you how to find clients. I mentioned that I can teach you how to write a white paper, but those are like steps 27 and 43. We start at step 1. You learn everything you need to know from the very beginning. We start with the foundation. We start with managing your time effectively, getting smart habits into place, and doing the mindset work because it matters. In the very first week of the course, you learn how to create the time you need to do the work. And this is so important because we're moms. Remember, I have 5 kids, including this one who has appointments out the wazoo and needs loads of my time, and holy bananas, he can make everything take 97 times longer than it needs to take. Also this kid, and I just really like this picture because it makes me laugh. But my point is, I am busy, you are busy. This course is designed to teach you all of the things you need to know fast and step by step so that you don't make yourself nuts and you start earning money. Again, I like very simple, basic titles, writing for money. I called it that for a reason. So Elizabeth here in the Free Mama community was nervous about investing in herself because that's a leap of faith. If you invest in a course in someone to teach you, you have to believe that this person you're investing in has the skills to teach you and also that you are going to follow through and do the work. So that was scary for Elizabeth, even though she'd done this like personal development work before. This time it was about taking her own personal money and paying for a course. And she told me that she decided it was time to do things the right way. No more playing around the edges, which I love. Time to take action. While she was still in the program, Elizabeth was already getting work. Just like Elizabeth, you can learn how to figure out the kind of work you want to do, how to get the work, how to do the work, and how to make sure that your clients love you and want to hire you again and again. By the way, in the month of June, Elizabeth made more than 10 times what she paid for the course. So rock it out, Elizabeth. Kate is also from here in the Free Mama community, and she really struggled with confidence issues. She was working as a teacher and she had a principal who just put her down constantly. So her self-confidence was shot, and it made her feel like she couldn't do the things she wanted to do. So when she first met me, she felt really uncertain, but what she saw was that the material was so step-by-step that she could just start where she was and move forward. And she recently had this huge win that I loved, where a potential client needed something, and Kate felt like she could say, hey, I can help you. I know how to do this. That was a big step for her. Like knowing that she could help this person and then doing the work. And then when the client wrote her back and said, you articulated everything so beautifully, I had tears in my eyes, this couldn't be more honest or a better insight into my dreams. Now Kate sees the potential for what her business can be because she has the confidence to do these things. That's exciting, you guys. I get really excited about this. And the whole step-by-step process of the course is really what let her move forward. Fabiana is not yet a mom, but we're not going to hold that against her. She's still cool. So she says the course is really actionable and super well organized to prevent overwhelm. It's easy to implement. Within 4 weeks, Fabi had already landed clients, made back her investment, and more. And then this is super exciting. Fabiana's only been in the course for 2 months total. 2 nights ago, literally 2 nights ago, I had to update this presentation because she posted this. She just landed a $3,800 project. She says, writing for money is literally changing my life. You guys, I live for this stuff. When people post this kind of stuff, when people email me with this, I live for this. I could literally do an hour of slides where people say they like my course, but that doesn't really do anything for you, so I'm not going to do that. If you want to talk to people who have been through my program and hear from them, you can ask in the Free Mama group. You can tag me and I will tag in the people who can talk to you. You can talk to them behind my back. I don't care. I want you to know a couple of things. You can really change your life. And it's important to me to repeat this because a couple of weeks ago, a writing client came to me completely randomly. This guy is the opposite of the people I normally work with, like the complete and polar opposite of what I normally do. He's marketing technology that helps people with Alzheimer's, autism, ADHD, and other brain differences and injuries. Remember, I have this kid who has a brain that is very different from yours or mine. Because I'm a writer, and because this guy heard about me and what I do and came to me and he was like, hey, I want to work with you. And when he told me what he does, like, I have access now to this cutting edge neurofeedback technology that could have a massive impact on my son's life. So one, they paid me to write about their technology. And two, okay, I'm going to cry. Yesterday, I took my kid to an appointment in their office and they have some ideas for things that could help him. And that happened because I'm a writer, because I'm out there doing the work. I got to connect with this guy. And this could have like a profound impact on my family. That's crazy and awesome.
And beautiful.
Incredible way to get access. Like, my entire career has been built on get access to the things I want. Over the years, I've had a bunch of different gigs with many different kinds of clients. When my 5th baby was born, I convinced a parenting website to let me host a stroller showdown. I wrote to 15 different stroller manufacturers and I got them to send me strollers to test out. Then I recruited all the people in my neighborhood and I had them help me test out strollers over 2 weeks. And I told the stroller companies ahead of time, if you want me to mail back your stroller, you have to like pay for shipping it back to you. And none of them were interested in doing that. So guess who got to keep 15 strollers and was the most popular person in the neighborhood? So that was fun. For a couple of years, I wrote for a blog for a tech site called CNET. Now at CNET, they do all kinds of technology stuff, but they had a blog on the site called Appliances and Kitchen Gadgets. They might still have it, I'm not sure. When they put my name out as a writer, I started getting packages to my house daily. The UPS guy hated me. I mean, I was literally getting a dozen packages a day, and they were all gadgets and random appliances that people sent me so that I would write about them. Remember that active fryer thing, like where you fry without oil? I got one of those like the week it came out. Tefal sent it to me and they were like, please write about us. So it's all about access. For the last couple of years, I've written email sequences and sales pages for online course creators. And literally a big part of why I started doing that is because I wanted access to these courses, but I didn't want to like buy all the courses in the world. So a natural function of writing the sales material for these courses is you get to get inside them and see what's in them. It's kind of awesome. Writing is all about access. Now, if you're thinking, great, Abby, that's awesome. I don't know anything about neurofeedback or appliances or any of those things. That is okay. I hear from a lot of people who get started and they're like, okay, well, what if the client wants me to write about a thing and I'm not an expert in that thing? You don't have to be an expert. When you write for clients, they are going to give you all of the information that you need. And inside of writing for money, you are going to learn exactly what to say to clients to get them to give you that information. Like, I'm going to give you the script, what to say and how to say it so that they hand you on a platter everything that you need to be successful. You also don't have to worry about writer's block. Writer's block happens when you're, trying to write a story or something like that. When you're freelance writing and you're doing it the way I teach it to you, you are never going to stare at a blank piece of paper and say, well, I don't know what to write. This is not like sitting down to write an essay and thinking, where do I start? You get to be creative and you get to have the joy that comes with writing, but there is a system and you're always going to know exactly what to write. I want to be really super clear here. Inside of Writing for Money, you are getting access to a complete system that is designed to get clients to tell you exactly what they want you to deliver. You'll know exactly the questions to ask so that the client gives you everything you need. The client is literally going to say to you, I want you to write something that says this and this and this. And they're going to say that because I'm going to tell you exactly what to ask them to get them to say that. And then they're going to tell you, when you give it to me, I want it to look like this. And then you're going to do that. And then when you give it back to the client, they're going to be like, oh my God, this is exactly what I wanted. And you're going to say, yeah, I know, because you told me that's what you wanted. And they're going to be blown away every time. When you sit down to do the work, it's going to be easy for you to do. And you're going to have clients who come back to you again and again because they love it. And the other thing is, you can get paid to write just about anything. I want you to think about the mail you bring into your house every day. All of those brochures and flyers and letters, anything with words on it, someone probably got paid to write. The insert in the antibiotics you're giving your baby, the instructions for your new coffee maker, those Amazon product pages, magazine articles, the paper your doctor gives you about the flu shot, anything you see that has words on it, someone got paid to write. And often that someone is a freelance writer. That person should be you. It's not someone smarter or more well-connected than you. It's just someone who knew how to find the clients, what to say to get hired. And that's what you're going to learn step by step. So if you think this sounds good and you think you want to be a part of Writing for Money, here's what we got. If you head over to successfulfreelancemom.com/free mama, use that link because that's how you're going to get the bonuses we're going to talk about. You're going to get all of Writing for Money, which covers everything you need to know to be a successful freelance writer, even if you have never done this before. You don't have to know anything already. You do have to enjoy writing. Like if you don't like writing and writing is painful for you, you should probably not do this. You should enjoy writing and want to be paid to write. All the rest I'm going to teach you. You're going to learn how to find the clients who will pay you, what to say to them to get them to hire you, and when they do hire you, what you need to do to be successful. Exactly what you need to do step by step to be successful. You're going to learn how to write up the perfect pitch. And remember, I have worked as a copywriter for 20 years, so I know how to write a pitch and I know how to teach you how to do it. Inside of Writing for Money, you're going to learn how to get clients to come directly to you. And I'm going to give you my complete blueprint for getting amazing projects with those clients, even if you don't have experience. And we've got the modules that teach you how to manage your time and your habits and your mindset so that you can fit that work into your life. If you're at home with the toddlers and the babies, or you're in the 9-to-5, or you're a special needs mama, you're going to learn all kinds of things about time and how to manage your time, plus all the habits that you can use in all the different parts of your life and all the incredible growth mindset things that you need. So you've got, oh, here we go. This is like, there are modules that I show you my actual Google Calendar, like how I set up a calendar, how I manage all the things, how to do all of the things in your day to manage your home and your business and your kids. Habits, tiny habits that you're going to use. This is life-changing stuff, guys. This does all the things. This will make every part of your life better and more exciting and more meaningful and more fun, and just you're going to be a happier person. Mindset, the growth mindset stuff is so, so important. So we start by assessing where you are and showing you how to move forward from where you are so that you get to where you want to be. Of course, you're going to get access to my over-the-shoulder videos on exactly how to handle specific assignments from clients. You're going to discover how I got hired to write a piece in the first place, what I did on the kickoff call with the client, what questions I asked. You're going to see step by step how I drafted the work and more. You'll see what I sent into the client, what the finished product looks like, and a detailed video breakdown of the entire process. And then all the free mamas who enroll in the, I think we're giving you a week to take action and enroll in this program. If you do this, all of the free mamas who enroll in the next week are going to get, in addition to everything that's included in Writing for Money, I have a special bonus training. It's designed to kickstart your business. I'm going to walk you through my specific process for 3 things. First is how to choose a profitable niche so that you're targeting the right potential clients. I'm going to show you the exact test that you can do to figure out if you're choosing an area where you're actually going to make money before you put time and energy into going down that path. It's like a 5-minute process, and you're going to learn how to do it. There's also the exact process that you're going to use from the moment someone reaches out to you and who might be interested in hiring you, what to say, how to respond, what to do step by step to determine whether this client is right for you, make sure it's worth the time that it's going to take you to put together a proposal, how to put that proposal together. And then 3 is when you get the work, what are the next steps to take to make sure that you can do the work even if you've never ever done a project like that before. I am super excited about this Kickstart Your Business bonus. It's based on feedback that I've gotten from students. It's something that I feel is really going to benefit you, and I'm excited. I want you guys to have it. So that's something that all the free mamas are going to get who enroll in this program. Now, if we can get 20 free mamas to sign up, we're going to have a special co-working session where you're going to show up to do the work in the course. And I'm going to be there to answer your questions while you're working. So this is going to be a session that you can block on your calendar so that you know you have some dedicated time to do the coursework. And I'll be right there. So any questions that you have, you're going to have a chance to ask me and get answers on the spot as you're doing the work. But that's not all. If we can get 40 mamas signed up in the program in the next week, I am going to run a special training for you. This will be a live training on what you need to do to double your freelancing income, create recurring revenue where people pay you month after month to do something. You're going to get access to this complete training. Like I said, I'm going to run it for you. You're going to have a chance to ask questions at the end of it, and you're going to have the recording of it for posterity to watch again and again as much as you want. This is a cool one. I have done this training before. It is a lot of fun. It is extremely effective. And when people implement it and put it into action, they make money. They make twice as much money by doing less work. If we can get 50 free mamas in the program, I'm going to do a special live presentation of my copywriting masterclass with a bonus Q&A session. This is something I don't offer. Like, I literally don't do this. So, but I love the free mamas. I love Lauren. I want you guys to have this. I want you guys to be incredibly successful. So this is something that's going to help you take your copywriting skills to the next level. This is cool stuff. And one more thing, and this is our stretch goal, and this is something that's equal parts exciting and terrifying for me to include as a bonus, because this is a thing. This is a thing that I sell separately and that I put people through separately. And it's high level stuff and it's exciting and it's amazing. But if we can get 75 free mamas enrolled inside of Writing for Money, you are all going to get access to my email sequence training. This is where I walk you through exactly how I get people to pay me $8,000 to write email sequences. What is an email sequence? If you are in the Free Mama Facebook group, you have seen at least one email sequence, and hi, I think I wrote it. So if you signed up for Lauren's free training and learned how to get started in freelancing, you got a bunch of emails that told you more about Lauren and her program and helped you take action and sign up to be a free mama. So I write those. I write those for clients and they pay really, really well. And in my email sequence training, I give you literally everything you need to do this for clients, including the templates I use when I write sequences for clients. So you get those templates, you get everything that you need, and you can go ahead and do this. So what does it cost? Which is what you guys really want to know, I know. Writing for Money is $497, and there is a payment plan, a couple of payment plans to make it easy for you guys to get started. In fact, I created a special payment plan just for this group that lets you get started for $97, which is not something that I normally offer. And here's the thing, you're getting all of Writing for Money, which will teach you everything you need to know to get started as a freelance writer, use these skills to make money, plus the bonuses we talked about that are only for this group. And if we can hit the 75 mama stretch goal, you are also going to get access to my entire email sequence training. And here's another thing, and Lauren doesn't even know this, surprise. The price of Writing for Money is going up in September. Lauren's happy now because she's been telling me to do this for a long time. It's going up.
A long time. You guys, this is a friggin' steal. Like, it is.
It's going up in September. It's going up to $997, which means that if Lauren ever invites me back, do you think you might ever invite me back? I don't know. The next
time, no, I'm just kidding.
The next time you see me in here talking about this course, it will cost you twice as much. So if you're like thinking about it and you're thinking, maybe I want this, this is a really good time to explore this and get in now, because it will literally cost you twice as much. If you want these bonuses, if you're interested in doing this, if you want to lock in this price, then you need to get yourself over to successfulfreelancemom.com/freemama. Get yourself inside Writing for Money. I am here now. I don't know if we can see the questions, Lauren.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm ready to read it. Are you ready?
I can do it.
Are you ready for this? Okay. Do you want to keep your screen up, or you want to?
Let me unshare. Let me unshare so I can see you.
And I can see your beautiful face.
Yeah. Hang on. I got to find the share button.
Let me go back because we had. I want to make sure I get them all. Okay, we got the amazing Heidi from California asking, are these bonuses in the current course or a new edition? What about for moms who are already in Writing for Money with you?
Yes. So if you're, hang on, I'm just trying to get Zoom to come up so I can unshare, stop share. There we go. Okay, so hi. If you are
great, by the way, I got free entertainment. My stomach is full. This is fantastic. I got to read comments the whole time. It was so great.
Awesome. Okay, so if you are here in this group, you are a free mama and you are already in Writing for Money, do you really think I'm not going to take care of you? Guys, come on.
Okay.
You know, my heart. I'm obviously going to take care of my free mamas. And if you are in this group, there is a chance that you are not tagged as coming from Lauren. So like if once I've, rolled out the bonuses to everybody, you see that you don't have it, you'll just email me and I'll make sure that you're properly taken care of.
That's so great. Okay. Amy says I would have loved the co-working. Okay. Well, Amy, there you go. Okay. How long does it typically take for one to complete your entire course? From Cecilia.
Great. So the course, once you enroll, you have access to everything. It's a little bit different to the way Lauren's course is set up, for example. So you have access to everything from day one, but it is designed to be done over about 6 weeks. And each week, once a week, you get an email from me that lays out how I think you should spend your time that week. You can totally ignore that if you choose to, but a lot of people find it helpful. And within each module, there's literally a checklist of all the items, so you can check them off as you do them.
Awesome. I'm waiting for more questions. It's mostly just, this is amazing. This is amazing. Oh my good gravy. This is incredible. Yes, worth its weight in gold. Legit. I want to do this in my biz. Thank you, Abby. I recently decided to niche as a content writer, and this is awesome. We had another person ask how long it takes to go through. We have Mia making fun of me for saying Abbi on YouTube Live. So thanks, Mia. Okay. I just started the Free Mama. Could I do both courses without feeling completely overwhelmed? Hashtag already overwhelmed from Tamara. I'm sure we could both answer this. So I'll let you start and then I'll chime in as well.
Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people who have done that already. Like there are definitely mamas who have done that. I think that they're very complementary. There are pieces that, that Lauren goes into that I don't. There are things certainly that I go into specifically on the writing piece that are not inside the Free Mama. I think that you can certainly find a way to do them concurrently, and neither of them expire. You have lifetime access to both of them, so it doesn't have to be overwhelming. You can kind of dig into them as you need to.
Yep. And Tamara, it would depend on whether or not you're doing the fast track or if you are going through like the full 12-week program and where you're at. What I typically tell moms because we just, for all our like designing tech people, we just partnered with Catherine. And so what I typically tell them is like, please don't give up on the Free Mama movement until you're at least through module 7, if not also module 8, because 7 and 8 are all about client acquisition, retention, management, onboarding, how you position yourself. And so if you skip over that, you're acquiring this really great skill. And I know Abby goes into how to find clients, and Catherine has some great positioning stuff as well. But for me, that's like if you jump ship before that, you're going to be missing a really big piece of the pie for your success. So however you can kind of manage to get through there, and then you have my permission to pause for modules 9, 10, 11, and 12, because you can always like Abby said, you can come back, and those are a lot more lifestyle, because as Abby knows, and Mia and Amy and some of these other names that I see people are watching, this isn't just like I do a program and I start making money and I'm done. You're going to encounter a whole new set of challenges, which is why community and mentorship is so important. And so that's really what the latter part of my program is going to dive into. So yes, you can do it together, but from the Free Mama side, like please go love on module 7 and 8 before you totally jump ship. Okay. Okay. Are there downloadable materials from Catherine?
Yeah. All of the workbooks are downloadable. Gosh, let's see. So for every single module, there's at the top of the week, you can download a single workbook that has essentially all of the worksheets that you need for the week, or you can download them, as you go through each lesson. It depends on the kind of person you are. And they're designed, you can download them and print them out if you're the kind of person who really likes the pen and paper thing, but they're all also fill-outable, onlineable. So, if you're like a digital kind of girl, you can do them that way.
Cool. Brittany asked what sort of payment plans are available. I know you said, obviously you can pay in full. I know you said there's a $97 option.
Right. So don't quote me. Well, I think it's 197 times 3. If you look at it, yeah, I think it's 197 times 3 or 97 times, I don't want to get it wrong.
I got you, girl. 1 payment of $497, 3 payments of $197, and 7 payments of $97 each. I'm like, I got your back. I got you. No, I do the same thing. I'm like, I don't know. I forget.
I don't know.
That is so funny. Okay. Mia is confirming that she is not making fun of me. So thank you. Okay, let's see. I want to make sure I think I might have missed one. Downloadable material. Heard you are doing coaching, Abby. Tell me about amazingness.
So there is now a new group coaching component. If you enroll in Writing for Money, you will have the chance to also participate in group coaching. Right now, because it's literally very, very new, so it's still small and intimate. So if you're into small and intimate, get in now. It's good times. We had an amazing kickoff session. We're doing all kinds of fun things in there, and it's pretty amazing. I'm very excited by the whole thing.
Smiles. You just look so happy.
Something Lauren really wanted me to do for a long time. And I was like, oh, I don't know. And then, I've been coaching women one-to-one, but the one-to-one is obviously it's more of my time and it's more expensive and it's a bigger investment for a lot of people. And the group coaching is so much fun. And it's way more affordable for a lot of people. So
give the people what they want, Abby. Give the people what they want. Okay. Let's see here. Yes, you should totally come to the 3-day event. I just saw somebody say 3-day retreat. Yes. Unfortunately, Abby will not be there. However, there have been talks about what a live stream could look like. Because our
I mentioned you guys, I live in Israel. I live very far away.
yeah. Oh yeah, I should have probably, yeah. And isn't it like over a holiday, or it's like right before a holiday?
Right, it's right in between Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, and I would like literally get on a plane to One Direction, be there for like 3 hours, and get on a plane to go back. It would be like a freaking nightmare. And it just, my husband and I very seriously looked at it, and he was like, I mean, you can do it, but you will literally come back exhausted. Like you will be so, and it's not like, that would be like, I don't know, it would be like spending your whole Christmas break on planes. Like that's just not fun for anybody. So yeah.
Tiffany wants to know, is there ongoing access to all and former program members outside of the co-working coaching sessions? For example, do you have a Facebook group?
Oh yeah. Do I have a Facebook group?
I have a Facebook group.
I do. I have several Facebook groups. There is a dedicated Facebook group for Writing for Money. And there is the broader Successful Freelance Writing Moms Facebook group. And they are fun places to hang out. Also, I'm a fairly accessible person. You can find me easily online and connect with me in the places. So yeah.
I love the interwebs. Oh, can you just do some mindset stuff here? So Tamara, I love this. Oh, I want to make sure. Yeah, I got that question. Okay. Tamara had said, I love writing, not a professional, but want to do this correctly. Where do we go from here?
Yeah. So you don't have to be a professional, literally. I mean, I don't think, maybe I've had I would say fewer than 5 students who went through Writing for Money considered themselves professional writers before they came to the program. These are not people who had ever been paid to write. Some of them don't have high school diplomas. Some of them, many of them, most of them don't have college degrees. You can do this. Big secret, I don't have a college degree. I have a lot of credits. I was supposed to get a master's, did not quite happen. And then I didn't get the BA either. So you don't need a fancy certificate on a wall to do this. I have been hired by Pfizer, Toyota, big name companies do not care. They want to see that you can do the writing, and I can show you how to position yourself so that you can get the clients to hire you. As long as you like writing and you care about words, you're going to be able to do this. You don't have to be a professional. You don't have to have professional experience.
Heidi, oh my gosh, you have some real fans in here. It's making me laugh. Okay, so Heidi is not even aware that there is a Facebook group. So we got to get Heidi up to date on the Facebook group. So maybe you can give her a shout out after this. That's amazing. Oh, Amy's trying to enlighten her, and Christy just jumped on. Hey, Christy. Oh my goodness, you guys are so amazing. Okay, I know there's a slight delay, but if you guys have any more, oh, she was at the hairdresser. I love it. Okay. And not at all jealous, just sort of mostly. That sounds amazing. Like a just treat right now. Okay. We got a little bit of a delay. You guys, if you have any other questions, post them. Otherwise, I think we covered them. Abby, any closing remarks?
I am just really excited. I think that we have a lot of action takers in this community. I think that we can do the things, we can get the mamas in. It would give me insane pleasure to gift the email sequence workshop to all of the mamas who have ever gone through my program. So we just got to hit that 75 number. And I feel like it's a stretch goal, but I feel like we can do it if we all work hard together.
Come on, mamas. I'm going to do my part. All right. I got the promotions down. Brittany, we talked about payment plans. So I read them. The payment plan, 1 payment of $497, 3 payments of $197 each, 7 payments of $97 each. And remember what she said, that her course is doubling in price next month, which I will just tell you guys now, is something that she could have done a really long time ago. So it is beautiful that she is coming in now before that's happened to talk to you guys, because again, and I didn't really say this at the beginning because of all the tech stuff, but I know you guys watching know this, I don't just throw random people at you guys. The people that I bring into this community are going to add to what you already know, whether you've been through the Free Mama movement or you're just a valued member in our community. You have a certain amount of knowledge, you're equipped. Hopefully you have paid attention to the people that I bring in, specifically Abby and Catherine. These are people who are going to give you a specialized skill to take your virtual assistant business and be able to leverage, double down on one thing to be able to make a tremendous amount more money, because there's not really another way to do that other than going an agent. Well, that was totally missed. But I'm like, you could do an agency, you can subcontract. Like, actually, there's a lot of ways. However, like we said, like, we're not Jills of all trade. I get it. You are so super talented at a lot of different things. So is Abby. So am I. However, by like literally choosing to double down on one strength, there's a lot of clarity in what we stand for and what we offer. And you're going to attract the right people that way, but you're also going to be able to make a lot more money and a lot more impact for the people that you're serving. So Abby is here to feed all of my writers an opportunity that like she said, like you have the power to change your life. Like Abby and I are obsessed with this stuff, you guys. Like we could talk for another hour, but we won't bore you. But like we could talk for another hour about how strongly we feel that moms are capable, like how much we believe that you can have a successful business and be super involved, amazing parent. Like we could go on and on for forever about it. Again, we won't. But we can't do it for you. We can geek out for an hour over this stuff. We can tell you every single thing you need to know, but much like Amy was saying, and Heidi and you know, all these people that are watching that have already been through writing for many, you know, you have to do the work. It's no different than the free mama movement. Like we can equip you with the skills and the support, but at the end of the day, you've got to raise your hand and say, you know what, I want this and I'm doing it. And like, no more excuses. I'm done. So don't wait. Like just don't wait. Cause I'll be so sad if you wait and the price goes up. It just makes sense.
No, like it's, you know what, it's really part of the reason that I struggled with putting the price up is because I know there's people who struggle and I know there's people who are saving up and I want to give them that opportunity. So it's something that I wanted to do and like announce in plenty of time. Literally, like I sit up at night and agonize over this stuff, but I really I love working with people from this community specifically because you guys are action takers, because you guys get the work done. You show up and you do the things. You're not afraid of hard work. I love that about this community. It is so exciting to me to see women come in literally from nothing and like with no experience in this and to start a freelance writing business and to start signing clients. I'm like, the fact that Amy is working 15 hours a month and bringing in the $4,000 to $5,000, that's like insane. She's nuts.
Bored right now. She's like petitioning for us to talk for another hour. She's like, are you sure? I got nothing to do. I'm not working. I'm just hanging out with my kids, living my best life. No big deal. Like, it's fine. Go on your rant. I'm like, some of us have other things to do, Amy. Not all of us are only working 15 hours a month. Hashtag jealous. Okay, goals for real though. That is so amazing. And in case you guys didn't see in the comments, Amy asked a couple things. Amy said that she's willing to talk to anybody who has questions. She won't be shy about it. Heidi said she's also in the course. Mia is emphasizing niching is definitely the way to go. So a lot of you guys know Mia. She's an OG free mama. She's now on the free mama team. She's amazing. And even now, like over a year since she launched her business and quit her job and all of these things, she's continuing to niche down. We had a conversation and she's not a writer, but like she's backing us up that the more specific you get, you know, she started with everything. She was doing admin, she was doing social media. Then she was really just doing social media, but now she's even niching down within social media and saying, you know what, I'm not doing Pinterest anymore. You know what? Like, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to focus and double down on these things that I really enjoy and that I'm good at and that are lucrative, but also bring my clients a lot of success. It's amazing. Amy, you guys are so funny. Cecilia asked if I will post the link in Facebook to sign up. I will. It won't let me drop a URL in the chat, which like, way to go, YouTube. Wait though, like I'm pretty impressed because like spammers, right? Like I could be talking, y'all could be posting your stuff to your cute selves, like hello. But so I couldn't put it in the chat. So it is in the comment of YouTube, but I will also drop it in Facebook here in a minute. What else? Heidi says, geek out for an hour. You guys, it's pretty hardcore with me. Like in our Movement Maker Accelerator lately, like I will literally be like, oh my God, I just love this so much. I could just like do this all day. Like I love it. And that's how Abby feels about writing. And that's how Abby feels about teaching you guys how to make money with this skill. Let's see what else. I see you on the site, very inspiring. Oh, about Christy. We love Christy. Don't worry. Abby's system teaches you how to never have it because your clients will tell you what to write. Oh, like writer's block. I think I might have missed another thing. Yeah. Oh yeah. I tend to get writer's block. Don't worry. Abby's system will teach you how to never have it because your clients tell you what to write. Awesome. Thank you, Amy. And then Christy agrees this is 100% worth it. And she's on my team. She says Abbi underpriced it. So there we go. Really, this is turning into a coaching call for Abbi. I'm just kidding.
I'm on board with that. I'm totally.
You guys, okay, you're amazing. I don't think we have any. Oh, no, wait, time out. Okay, hang on. Oh my goodness, did I just get behind? I might have. 1 second. Okay. Super pumped to start. Something is insane. I don't know. Numbers have gone up. I don't know what that's about. Oh, working. Amy may be working a little bit more. Oh, she's working for an hour. That's so funny. Totally need you in my corner. Got you, girl. I'm writing an email to say I'm doing. Oh, yeah, you go, Mia. Okay, now I think Catherine just signed up. Way to go, Catherine. Way to be.
Oh, yes. Wow.
For everybody. We love that about you.
That
All right,
exciting.
you guys.
That is exciting.
This was fun. I always like the opportunity to get to hang out with my dear friend Abbi. We usually time block where we just talk a couple times a month, like once sometimes, and it's just not enough. Let's just be honest. It's not enough. So thank you guys for hanging out with us. If you guys have any questions, we will leave this video streamed on YouTube. Thank you again at the beginning for your understanding as we work through our resourcefulness checklist to make this work. I will see if I can extract it from YouTube and plug it in over on Facebook. But if not, have no fear because I've already linked to it a few times and I will continue to link to it. I will also post the link to, what's that thing called? The order page. And I think that's pretty much it. If you guys have any other questions, we're going to tag Abbi. Abbi's in the Free Mama Facebook group. Yeah. Much like CF Design School, it's not my course. I love Abbi. I trust her with you guys or she wouldn't be here, but I can't answer all of your amazing questions. So we're going to go ahead and tag Abbi on these threads. In fact, maybe we'll start an official questions thread. And that way Abbi just has one place and we can just be insanely efficient in that way.
Yeah, and I'm also going to tell you guys up front, I do live in Israel and I am offline completely on Saturdays. So like Friday night, my time, all day Saturday. So I'm not ignoring you. If you've tagged me in a question, I'm not ignoring you. I'm just literally offline. And
yeah, Saturdays for Abbi or Sundays for Catherine. We have these beautiful women of faith and we don't internet on the weekend. It's okay.
That's the thing. I want you to ask your questions and I want to answer your questions. I am not ignoring you and I will be back as soon as I am back and I will answer them, but please don't hesitate. Ask anything. There is nothing that you can't ask me. I will answer it. And I'm pretty sure that Amy will be in there answering too.
We love Amy. Ooh, somebody's talking about salsa. That sounds good. Okay. Way off topic. Anyway, I'm very easily distracted by food. You guys go have an amazing day. Quit listening to us ramble. I mean, we are a good time. We're not going to lie about it, but go get signed up. No excuses. If you are a writer, this is going to propel your business forward, period. And it's going to equip you with the skills to do something that you love doing and you can be paid for it. So what's better than that? Not a whole lot of things. So we'll see you guys over in Facebook and thanks for joining us.